Hello and welcome to the final part of the Terran tutorial. I am Sean Clark bringing you this Alienware powered video, and we are here with the final part. I hope you've enjoyed the previous 3 episodes and that you've learned and become a stronger Terran player through watching each one. And we can go straight into this. The last part we did finish up playing against a Platinum League player, which is obviously fantastic for us. We are in Silver League now. We haven't been promoted as much as the other ones, and I feel that is because of we haven't raced up the rank and the league faster, because the video was spread out a lot more because of events such as CBIT and the Good Studio pilot show. So that doesn't matter though. The content is still there. The learning process is still there for you guys, and I really do hope you are getting success on the ladder. And if you are, let me know, tweet at me, tell me if you are. And let's get ready to go straight into this. We're not really going to change anything from the previous episode. We're going to keep everything the same, where I'm just going to highlight over it really fast in case you have not watched that in a while. Against Zerg, we go for a very normal, or not really normal, but it's kind of a special later refinery at around 15 supply, where we get an earlier expansion, but at the same time we get out the Hellions. And just to elaborate a little bit more on there is, if you get the Hellions out super fast, there's no big difference from actually getting them out just a couple of supply later, and you achieve the same end goal, which is to deny creep spread to keep him on 2 base and obviously scout. So against Terran, we're going to be probably playing to the map a little bit more in this part. Maybe though just going for the standard safe build of tank expansion, then into scouting and molding around, whether it be mech, whether it be bio play, or any funky defending or whatever, any aggression versus greed and so on. And finally against Protoss, we will be once again focusing on the barracks expand, add in on a bunker, maybe a second additional bunker too, because even in Platinum League, players will still, as long as you play solid, make mistakes, which is where we're trying not to, with the supply depot building, with the adding on production at the correct time, and making sure we are macroing in the background. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the final part underway. A lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to do a random part. That's something I've been thinking about, so if you do want to see a 4-part random episode where I play random from the lower leagues and go all the way up in a 4-part series again, then leave a comment underneath this video and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. If not, don't leave anything. Don't give negative comments. That's not nice. Alright, so we're going ahead and searching for our first game of the day. Hopefully once again we're able to try and squeeze in roughly 5 games. And really push as hard as we can in this final episode to the highest of wherever we can go. Alright, so our first game is going to be against a Zerg player on a Terran favoured map, Shakura's Plateau. The reason why it is Terran favoured is that as the game goes later on, the easier it becomes, because the 2 expansions in the middle is that they're very easy to take for Terran, and you can crawl towards the Zelnaga Tower, and the counter side of that is that they are easy to take for Zerg, but because of the ease it is for Terran to jump down and take it and crawl to the Zelnaga Tower, you can actually prevent their expansions, therefore keep them away from mining past 4 bases. So even though a Zerg player is really good on 4 bases, the later stages, of course, they need to pick up a 5th and 6th, otherwise they run out of money. Simple as that. Alright, so what we're going to... Oops, don't need to go up there, that was lucky. What we're going to be doing is that delayed refinery we talked about. So we will be walling in, of course, so we can already waypoint there on 9 supplies, you can see. And the goal here with this SCV is to wall in, to make sure we don't lose to any early aggression, to possibly hide our options, because we will be getting that supply depot wall in complete, hopefully, before he gets a drone around to scout us. Because people at the lower leagues, I've actually seen a lot of play down here, especially with Zerg players, that they don't really scout with drones, which is a little bit weird. We could capitalize on that and go for some funky 2 barracks play, but we'll play super standard and just wall in instead of getting that earlier refinery, which we talked about, which is another benefit of getting it a little bit later on. So we will throw the barracks down. Obviously keep the SCV production consistent, always jamming that S button. I'm going to put my microphone next to my keyboard, and you can S for SCV. And then, of course, we can go now and wall in. And, you know, right now we could throw it at the refinery. We'll just wall in instead. And you only want to wall in for about 100 hit points or something on the barracks. On the, well, a little bit more, 122 on the supply depot, and then go scout. So you get that early scout, and you also deny the scout from coming in. And we want to be going for that 15 refinery, so we throw across the waypoint already. Obviously, the refinery is not going to build itself, so we build BR. And then get ready for the orbital command, of course. We can go straight into orbital command and marine, and then continue the wall in. And then after that, we will be throwing our expansion down, probably on the lower ground as well. You don't really need to be wary of anything. They shouldn't really be building any more than 4 lings. That is a bit of a late hatchery. I think he's gone spawning pool first. And we do go into the refinery. And don't actually hatchery first, just extractor, and then spawning pool. And we just keep the SUV production consistent. And because you can see the spawning pools here, we can easily just waypoint everything down to the lower ground, and no problemo to actually do that. I wonder why. I was just thinking, why did I think the hatchery was a little bit early? It's because my level is that I usually scout a lot later than that. So that's why, if anyone was wondering. So we do have 3 Marines coming. The SUV coming down here too to build the command center. And what we're going to do is, because it is the final part, we will push the boat out a little bit and just do something a little bit funkier. Is where we're actually going to move out now with 3 Marines. We're going to get a factory, and these 3 Marines are going to move out and meet the SUV in the center. And the goal here is to force additional lings. Is to put that extra pressure on, and we also just go for the reactor Hellion behind this, by the way. We also want a supply depot, of course, because we did get that second supply depot, so we actually can't keep production consistent here. And already we kill a ling, and he's going to be under pressure. I mean, these should actually turn around, otherwise he's going to lose a drone or something. And if they don't, we'll go in. And I think he's building links now, so we turn around and he's coming back anyway, and we don't want to get surrounded. It's just to force that pressure. So we go ahead and add on additional barracks too, and just get ready to come back and get into a bunker or something now. So let's go ahead and transfer a couple down, SUVs down. The add-on is completed, so we can now switch this up, and we get the orbital command straight away. And now we just go into the bunker already. So a little bit of pressure straight off the bat here. We will be going for the double Hellion here, and we already see him pushing out now too. He's going to have speed shortly, so very important obviously to build that bunker just in case. We have 3 barracks, follow it. We have a tech lab immediately ready for stim, and we have a bunker completing. So into the bunker we go. We need to cool down supply, cool down another supply, and now we build our Hellions, get stim, and waypoint the factory to the first Hellion, and then you just keep Hellion production. And what we're going to be aiming to do here is go for a little push around the 9-minute mark too, before any tech can come into play, with Medivacs hopefully. So we go ahead, take away the Xelnog towers first, and keep everything consistent. We want to start walling in just in case on our ramp, and then just shift clicking back, and that's just in case any aggression does follow this up. And we can shortly, already crew spread out, we can start to deny a little bit and poke up, just pressure again. Only a couple of links, so we can actually just poke in here a little bit. Only like a handful of links. Yeah, and okay, there they all come. But we're in a good position now, so. And this is fine. We have to change the waypoint now, though. And I managed to get in a decent position, and it was pretty cost effective, that, so I'm quite happy with that. And now we can get that starport down, and we also grab a second gas too as we grab the starport and continue to wall this in. It's not quite walled in, of course, we'll just make another supply depot. The bunker should have been a little bit back, but I guess we can salvage that and continue with that. The push does involve Hellions too. That makes actually the push a lot stronger than any normal push, because at this stage of the game he should only really be having links, right? So it's going to be quite a significant push. I think that was spine coil, evolution chamber. Okay. Alright, so let's just salvage the bunker and just wall in. We'll scan his main shortly to know what tech he's going for, and we can get ready for the starport. So we'll just wait for that last Hellion. and then we'll switch over. We'll just leave the factory dead for now, and we'll scan in a couple of energies time. Obviously, you want some supply depots building. They are, and we'll just finish this wall in, and let's scan. Okay, only Baneling Nest started now, so he's actually going to be able to defend this push, or most of it, right? So the thing is that you build 2 medevacs and you go with 2 medevacs because you're going to be able to back out, and that's your escape plan. And then in the background, you're going to be going for a 3rd command center here. Let's just get rid of this. Don't want to reveal the Hellions. You go for a 3rd command center behind this because we haven't taken the gas on the natural. You have a buildup of minerals, and so you throw the 3rd command center down because of it. And then behind this again, you can get additional barracks because we will be playing a very pressuring style, and then the double gas, and that's when we go and double engineering bay too. So we'll throw down like 2 extra barracks, then double engineering bay, then double gas. So 1, 2, double barracks. Then we'll just to the Zelnaga town. 1, 2, double engineering bay, shift click back, and now we just go ahead and pressure the crap out of him. So keeping up the unit production, and we do have the wall off if we need to as well. And he's probably morphing Balings right now. Or he should be at least, otherwise he's going to die. They have to make Balings. So you can get a lot of free wins too if they don't make Balings. And actually a 3rd base, so we're going straight up to the 3rd base here. And try to get a position over there. And we just need some supply depots too. Just jump back and do that really, really fast. And yeah, we can actually pick off the hatchery here. So stem, go in, pick it off. Hotkey new stuff down. Double engineering base, so double upgrade. Just continue to, cool mules down. The 3rd base is almost done too, and we've killed his 3rd base, which is a fantastic push here. And we can now just come back, really. I mean, there's no need to go on. He's going to have Balings probably over here. Let's scout with our Hellions at the front. We should have. Okay, there they are. Alright, so let's just attack a little bit here. I'll show you how to split again. I think I showed this in part 2 or something, but we'll do it again. So you go in and stem, and you drag a box, and you pull back the back. That's like how to split, but he doesn't even have that many Balings. So you might actually just kill him here, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the power of these kind of pushes, by the way. I've like not even focusing on my macro at all. I have so much money. Let's just change these over. And yeah, wow, okay, I didn't expect it to just kill him. Not enough Balings here by this guy, but like you then split and you always pull back from the back, and then you drag boxes like that. So like this, and it looks like this guy doesn't have a PC. You always pull back like this because that's the way to split. And GG. Wow, that was actually a very fast and fluid game. Alright, so let's go into the next game. Just oh, okay, high gold, cool. Just putting up the skill level a little bit here, compared to the other parts. There's a lot of people actually asking me to do that. They were like, alright, you just ramp it up a little bit per part, and that's what I'm just trying to add a little bit there. And into the next game we go against Zerg. Again, Trigger, Tree, GG. And this map is more of a defensive map for both parties, which means they can take an earlier 3rd base. So if you're not familiar with Imtoon Valley, I'll just quickly have a quick look at that. As you can see, here's the natural, and then if we just cut across here, destructible rocks, and then 3rd base. We'll be using a very similar style again. And the thing is, though, that push alone at the start will give you a lot of success. From the 3 Marines into the stim push with medivacs, gives you a lot of damage output available if he's being too greedy. It means that you're not playing overly passive and just let him drone up, and at the same time you have a backup plan where you can be like, alright, if he's got 1 million units out, I have 2 medivacs that I can easily load up and go home. So that's actually a very nice build there, and you don't need tanks early on. A lot of people do question, should I get tanks early on? The thing is, though, no. Zerg players have X amount of gas, very limited amounts of gas at the early stages. If they're going double upgrades, they're obviously spending gas on double upgrades, and that style is pretty mineral heavy because they're getting macro hatches. 3rd base is faster, therefore they can only run on, let's say, 2 gases efficiently without hurting their mineral income. Therefore, if you think about double upgrades, that's gas taken away, then the Baling Nest, and then Balings, while teching up to lair and getting 2-2, they don't have the gas. So And if they go 2 base layer or 2 base for Spire or Infestors, that's again gas that they're saving for Mutalist or Infestors, or building Infestors and Mutalists. Therefore, they don't have Bailings once again. So these kind of really pushes you do not need tanks. There are some maps where you can use tanks, and you know, this map could actually be a map where you could use tanks, and that is dependent on where he spawns. Another map you could use tanks on, if just think, Shakira's Plateau is possible too, where you have a close-to-close base, which isn't too far away, and you can get a lot of tanks close to his natural. Maybe Shadow Temple is another good example too, where you can just build 3 or 4 tanks and just, you know, go down and kill him almost straight away, because he only has lings or doesn't have that many units or something like that. This map, depending on where they spawn in, looks like he's spawning in the bottom left, and we're actually going to get a free Overlord kill because of that. And as we can see, we're going to pick up a nice kill. And he's got an Extractor and Spawning Pool first. This is the build I taught in the tutorial for Zerg. You know, it can mean aggression, it also can just be safe play. Oh no, I got it wrong again. Hatchery first. God, I'm really off with my timings if I'm scouting early. Alright, so upon seeing that, now we go ahead and throw down the command center. And also follow this up with the 3 Marine little push. Meet up with our little SCV, and where's our factory? There it is. And then let's go down. I didn't see his expansion when I went in there. I should have checked. A little bit silly. Alright, so now we throw down the reactor on this too, so we can get those Hellions coming. And we're just going to do a bit of pressure here too. There's the first little push, and you can use your SCV bait, and you get kills already and take a bit of damage on the SCV, but the SCV's there to die really. And a few more lings we can kill, and then we go back. Well, actually, you can target a queen at this stage, but you have to be super careful with how you do this. I thought I could have killed it. It's pretty close. Really close. Never mind. So let's go ahead and build these additional barracks now and get ready to switch over this, and probably build a bunker too. And tech lab, throw down this. And we have to be careful, because we actually lost those hunts. I thought I could kill the queen. Killing the queen would have made this fine, but now we actually don't have any units. So Hellions will pop out, but there is that small window where damage can be taken. But it should be fine. And hotkey up these. Hellions are almost out now, so it's fine. And we go straight into stim. So stim, Marine, and the Hellions are out now, so we're fine. And let's just go down, build more Hellions, make sure they are clicked on the Hellions so they can follow and go straight into the battle. Probably clear the Xel'Naga Tower first. Put these to work. Oh, nothing on there. So to double reactor just like before. Just kill these lings if he's gonna come. And don't take a fight on creep, guys. You'll lose. That's the strength of lings on creep. Supply depots, poke up again and come back down. Ooh. Okay, 2 spine crawlers, bit of damage before we go in. Yeah, 2 spine crawlers is very defensive, so I think he's going to be teching up to layer from this, which makes our push again pretty strong. So from here on out, we'll just stick with 4 Hellions, because I don't think he's going to try to break through here. We could even leave a Hellion there just to see if he kills the rocks. Oh, spine crawler's coming down, which is interesting. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Oh, what? I thought I told another one to build. Alright, never mind. What we do now then, of course, is just get that starport and also get that double next refinery. Cool down these. Not a good start to this. I'm getting supply booked a little bit there. It's got quite a few links, so just got to be careful with these Hellions. Maybe try to bait them out. That's like what you see pro players doing all the time. Try and bait them out, because if they come, that's awesome. And we will land a scan around 9 minutes or so. So double spine crawler down, still hasn't killed the rock, so I really do believe that he's teching up quite hard, straight into lair or something. I don't think he's being all in or anything like that. So we'll switch up the factory now and put the starport on, and then get combat shields, and then we're going to be almost ready for this push as the first 2 medevacs come out. Or get combat shield after, because we need that medevac. Just build 2 supply depots again. Don't get supply blocked. And oh, that's why we haven't got enough gas, because we're not in the Vespine geyser. Check if he's killing the rocks. Yeah, okay. So now he's taking up at expanding at what, minute 9.5. So he's definitely got a lair, and it's probably for, of course, the spire. So let's go ahead and build our 3rd base now, just like normal, and let's get ready to push out. So here's the first 2 medevacs. Just clear the Zelnog tower just in case, nothing there. So, and then of course here comes down your 2 barracks, like in the last part, and then double engineering bay. And now you can throw down like double refinery too. Just keep your SCV production consistent, and this push could be quite deadly to him. So we'll see how this comes down. Alright, so just go and stem. Keep the hinds at the back. Because like before, if he doesn't have bailings, then he's dead. As you can see that, or you can see now, that the hinds at the back do a lot of damage. Therefore, he's pretty much dead. Just keep everything going. Got extra barracks coming on. You can go into double upgrades, double queens dead, and more lings coming. But lings alone, you can't beat lings. I mean, you can't beat this with lings alone. That's for sure. So double upgrades coming out now. More supply depots. And everything's fine, and that's checkmate basically. And without the correct equipment to deal with this, you won't win. And now we have 3 bases. We have 5 barracks, which aren't hotkeyed up quite yet, but they will be now. We have double upgrades coming too. We get combat shields now as well, and he's pulling all his drones, and that's a killing blow. Yeah. Just keep building units always, supply depots, and GG. But there's a lair and probably spire somewhere. Did he even build a spire? Guess not. Alright, GG. Alright, game 2. 2 Zerg players. 2 Zerg players destroyed. Hopefully you guys can pause throughout, learn, copy, and repeat. Let's take a sip of water. Swedish water again. You guys know I like to drink my Swedish water. Ultra fresh and cold. I actually drink water with ice too. Ice from the tap, of course. I mean, ice from the tap, water from the tap, ice from the freezer. Or you could say ice from the tap, because it's tap water into the little carton box thing, into the freezer. Alright, so another Zerg player on Cloud Kingdom. 3 Zergs in a row, wow. There are a lot of Zergs. I've heard there's a lot of Zergs from people that I've helped coach and helped improve personally. They say there's a lot of Zerg players in the lower leagues, because I guess too that bailings are really good down here, because people don't necessarily have the control. They don't have the timing pushes aligned correctly like we have either, and maybe too passive. Therefore, excuse me, the Zerg player has and gets a lot of gas too early. Actually, I wouldn't mind if this guy DC'd, because I don't want to play against the Zerg again, but we have to, because that's the point of this video. Alright, so once again, Cloud Kingdom, or not once again, but Cloud Kingdom, we're just going to quickly just talk you through the map at the start here, is that it's a 2-player map. The natural's very, very easy to take, which even leads to some people going barracks command center really early on, because it's easy defendable, because there's just this little choke there, that wide, not even that wide, like this wide. So it's pretty easy to take. At the same time, a lot of aggression does come out from Zerg too, because of that fact, that they do expect a lot of those kind of plays to come out. A lot of lag coming out. I wonder if it's this guy lagging. It's definitely not us. We have high Sweden internet speeds. Your connection okay, bro? I forgot to put the OK in. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I think he kicked the cable and he's gone. Oh dear me. 25, 24, 23. Oh no! He's back! Oh, put the hand on the keyboard. Rule number one, as if you want to be a pro gamer, don't take your hand off the keyboard. Ever. Let's just be manner and wait. See what he says. And then, if he doesn't say anything, we'll unpause. Is everything okay? Okay. Unfortunately, there's only so much mana I have in my bottle because I have to record this part, dear Mr. Gav. He's probably like, alright, where's that menu button? Oh man, it's still continuing. Mr. Gav, you are delaying everything, Mr. Gav. Lots of nerds are watching you, Mr. Gav, and you are wasting their time, Mr. Gav. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie, dearie me. 2 seconds left. You can't mess up again, Gav, because you're gone. You're gone. 0, 0, 0. Win. Alright, well, no Zerg player on Cloud Kingdom. 3 points. Yay! Yay, beat a Gold League player again. Yay. Alright, so let's go straight into the next game. Sorry, buddy. No time for losers. Terran versus Terran. Alright. So let's open up with our factory expand build again. Very safe, of course. If you don't know what it is, I suggest watching part 1, 2, 3, and then understanding what it is. If you've skipped to part 4, then I understand where you're coming from. I guess, oopsie daisy, that you just want to watch me play against maybe your leaguers. But still, most of the explanations are going to be in part 1, 2, and 3, as I don't elaborate on everything every time. So if you do not know what this build is, everybody is going to tell you to watch part number 1 and part number 2, just like I said. Alright, so once again, of course, you can wall in. I was thinking about it, but you can wall in. There's no need not to. The gain that you guys are going to get from not walling in is basically outweighed by the defense you get by walling in. Because you know that one time out of 10 that you do get cheesed, you're gonna really wish that you walled in. And mostly the guys that are your level that you're watching this right now, most of the time you're probably gonna drop the ball somewhere else. I explained this in the other videos and maybe even in the Terran tutorial, is that you gain what, an extra 5-10 minerals or whatever by walling really close. But you'll drop that somewhere else via a supply depot. I'll drop it somewhere else via a supply depot, so there's not that much gain from doing that. We'll grab the gas on 14 just to keep this SCV production consistent. We'll do that now. BR, and if you don't know all your hotkeys, then you are very bad. You need to learn them. Let's check out everything. Again, Terran vs. Terran, you can compare barracks timings, and you see it's fine. You can check if he's taken a gas, and he has, and it's a little bit slower than ours, but that's fine. That's probably just because he is slow, and we've saw all we need to see. So we just leave, like I explained, I think in the last part. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get orbital command, marine. Let's shoot all the way up, and just go back to mine, get a marine, and then at 100 gas here, we'll actually use this SCV to build this. The one coming back. You can trap his SCV in, but it looks like he's here to stay anyway. And then we'll kill him with the marine now. And then at 100 gas, you throw down your factory, of course. Where are you going? Yeah, it's trying to escape. And then throw down that. You can keep marine production up till about 2 to 4. The differences between 2 to 4, of course, is that 4 you're safer, 2 you're less safe, but you get a faster command center. So we're just going to play a little bit safer. And then we want to be, of course, landing that scan around 6:30 or so on. You can send a single marine to the Zonog tower. It's something I haven't really done, but since we are building extra marines, it's okay to do so. Plus, you get to see any incoming cheese, incoming marauders early on, or something like that. Any form of early push that we don't see until that 6-minute 30 mark. So immediately into the tech lab and then command center, and then we will be getting a supply depot straight away. We'll be able to get that tank out. Well, we're not actually, but that's a sacrifice we make. Alright, so next is obviously SCV and then gas very shortly here, and cooldown mule, and then we'll get this. We just can't get that tank. Never get that tank in this build because I always try to squeeze out the command center a little bit earlier, but at least it's not incredibly delayed. So we'll get it next as soon as the supply depot finishes. Get one more marine just to fill a bunker on the front, and then we'll go into the refinery, and we'll land that scan with the next 50 energy we have from either command center. It doesn't matter, probably this one of course. We'll get a no, we don't need another supply depot. I was just weighing it up with the actual command center up there. Don't want siege yet. You want another tank, because siege obviously helps a lot, but tank at this stage of the game helps a lot more. And you get siege after when you actually get a decent amount of gas income. Actually, can't even build this tank. Stupid tanks, 3 supply. Oh, mortals are the worst though. They're so annoying. But you're here for Terran, so I'll shut up. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get that engineering bay. We're a little bit late, but we'll scan now, and we see bit of a 1-1-1 scenario again. This time with stim. So we did encounter this in the last part. So we'll just throw down another factory here. Also want a starport too, so we can use the Viking to aid us, and we also just want to expand pretty much now and get that early advantage with 1 extra gas, not 2. 1 is fine, and that just helps you produce the Vikings and tanks necessary to hold this off. Don't need. We'll get a single turret, but no more than that, and we'll also get that starport down immediately too. Yeah. Oh, gotta be sharpish on that, and we'll just transfer a couple down. And we'll build that bunker too. And he scans us as well, sees our transfer, sees our build, knows that he's gonna die because we're good. Get another tank out shortly. I've stopped tank production just of course because I want to get these SCVs down well and keep our production up that way, and also want to be getting out. We'll get out a Helling because we can't afford another two tanks at a time. We just get a Helling to help buffer instead of Marines. And do damage, of course, not just buffer. Make sure this is okay. And get that first Viking. He can't go for cloak if he's gone for tanks too, which he has a tech lab on the factory for. We'll send out an SUV, not with one with minerals, and we'll just go down and check his expansion. Okay, we're gonna do it. We did it. We did it. We called a mule down. We did it. We did it. Do not be embarrassed, guys. Go public with it. Alright, so let's now get that tank down. We've got that the refinery coming, and we're absolutely fine. So what I do want to do is just put a turret on the high ground, because if we have tanks to defend our lower ground against any stim and stuff, that we need a turret there just to be cautious against Banshee that could come and pick up all our stuff. So we now will start more tanks. We'll get another additional factories down. Let's see what he's doing. He has expanded, but very, very late. As you can see, not even an orbital command. So we'll play safe from here. Since we're already at 2 tanks, we're probably just going to stay at mech, because we did take that defensive route. So we'll throw down a couple of other factories now. And I'm just going to move these Vikings down here, because I did see a red dot come here. I'm not sure if it was on the ground or in the air. So we'll just go scout down this side. And then we can also just scout in general anyway. And we do have units on the ground now. We do have blue flame coming. We can take the next... Oh, okay, there it was. Bring the Hellions back. Yeah. And we clean that up. And guess what's coming? I did see it, but... Oh well. Sorry, buddy. And now we just, because we got a lot of money, of course, we need to get into the gas, number 1, and then build the 3rd command center again. We also want an armory down, supply depots down, and money's gone. So even though I should have kind of been a little bit more to the right, still got there in the end, I guess. Always want about 1 reactor to every 3 tech labs on mech. So as you can see, 3 tech labs and 1 reactor. I don't know if you saw that. You have to pause the video. More supply depots, of course, and let's just check if he's expanding. Because we played a lot of Bio versus Mech in the entire of the series, so we know that he should be expanding fast. He should be capitalising on the fact that we're not pushing early. He's got a tank of his own, 1 refinery there, decent amount of SUVs. Probably pick off a medivac here actually if we just, or at least do damage to them. Oh, he's got Vikings, crap. Alright, so I need that reactor on our starport. And let's just check his build. Armory coming down. That's fine. We've got our 3rd command center up though that he hasn't. This is looking pretty good for us actually. We do, as playing this kind of style, probably just want to get a couple of turrets down just in case, and a sensor tower. Sensor towers are the best things in the world. Really, really are. Because you just see so much more with them. It's incredible to have them there. And let's just get all these stuff down. And before we do take obviously a new base, we just throw down even more factories. 100 gas more. Actually, I'll just keep away from that 100 gas more. Vikings, of course, need to come out, otherwise we can't push as efficient. Of course, because he's going to have our air dominance, which we need to control if we're pushing with tanks. So let's go Thor, and we got our back covered now, which is good. What I will do is just use 1 Hellion just to spot for drops over there, and we'll probably. Oh, what's this? Okay, that's cool. Don't have any air. Guess I'm gonna have to keep you by my turret for now. And base is up. So now, as we got a lot of SUVs over there, we can. Oh, not just 1. Want to transfer quite a few because we have a lot, right? Because we have been waypointing them over there. We'll pull our Hellions, and if he lands, we'll just kill him fast. Keep our production up, waypoint everything down. Blue Flame Hinds will beat Vikings. So yes, so continue. And what we have lost, though, unfortunately, is the Zelnaga Tower. So we'll take that back, and we'll just go ahead and supply depot. Add on a couple of tech labs here. Another factory. Oh no, don't have enough money. Never mind. That's because we're not in the gas over here, and actually misplaced my orbital. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Alright, so let's now go for a little bit of a push. Because we have a better economy. We want to take away the focus of him, which is going to be on our base, right? So we take that away. And now we push down to his 3rd. Keep making, if you, oh, I have not keyed up these, oops. If you ever get minerals high, just hit that E button and build those Hellions. We're going to expand again because we have 400 minerals spare. And let's just have a look down here because he should have expanded. There we go. And do we catch an SCV train at all? No. But we can at least pick off that. A couple more supply depots needed. Oh, I missed the SCV train. Oh well. And we'll just leave because we don't have Vikings yet. We'll just come back and we'll just get another starport because we don't have, like I said, the Vikings. Yeah, everything's going pretty good so far, of course. And this mech's pretty easy because you can just mech's easy to macro with because you need less production facilities than you do with bio. But it's fine, and we need a lot more gas. So we got a new command center because we need more gas. Are these Vikings again? How many Vikings do I have? Not a lot. But he's going to harass this base, I think, so we'll just intercept. Have +2 weapons on the way. We do have a Thor in the mix, which is going to help out a lot. Yeah, so if he turns around, we can use our Thor to help. Yeah. We're pretty much maxed out here, so what we want to do is just transfer, like, around 8 SUVs. The reason is so you can go bam bam, and then have the rest mine. And Thor for the win. Hellion for the win. Viking for the win. I'm like chasing around these time Viking clan with just like a couple of my entire army. Alright, so extra factories thrown down, and let's just push again because we killed it. He's rebuilding it. His army is bio tank. So what we're going to do is just get position. Oh, actually, scan again. Oh, we can go straight for a kill. I was going to say we can just get position. Oh my god, get position on him on his third again, and then just slowly kill him. But there's no need to do that. What you can do is hold this position and just grab a bunch of Hellions and run around the side, and then into here you go, into the gas, because that's all you're there for, and just run around to his SUVs that aren't there yet. Okay, so we'll just have to use our Viking. We don't have any Vikings, so it's going to be. I guess we can almost A move in. I think we have enough resources to A move in. Everyone's going to be like, "Don't do it!" I'm going to do it. Gotta do it, guys. Gonna do it. Oh, I'm losing so much, but we have a lot of money, so I can easily remake. Oh, he has a lot of tanks too. Everyone's like, "No, why did you A move in?" Yeah, I did lose a lot. He's got a lot of tanks, considering. He hasn't got another base, has he? No. Oh, that's his new base. But what we're going to do now, because we have this position, is we'll go give him check on another position. I have one too many there. Terran versus Terran in this series. My tanks are working overtime. I mean, my factories are working overtime. And my hotkeys just haven't grabbed my starport. And now you've got him in a really, really tight position. Potentially could look for a run by. I mean, with Hellions playing mech against kind of this, you should be looking for run bys at all possible opportunities. Yeah, it's not possible though. You should be looking for it, but I didn't see you can get it. Yeah, he's got Viking on me again. Could A move in again. Did I lose all those Hellions? I guess so. Die. People are gonna hate me. Let's go. You can use scans like all the time at this stage of the game. You got a million bases. Yeah, let's do it. I do have some Vikings now, so maybe we can tank a bit of damage and just. Remember, he's not mining from a base, and this is where Terran vs Terran people don't like it because of this. People do like it also because of this. You know, these kind of tank little wars. And let's get the Vikings really coming down now. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Oh, missed. There you go. And just slowly push down, just like we did before in the other part. You just have to slowly keep going. And eventually this guy dies, but... Oh, he's got tanks there too. Okay, so... Let's keep making Vikings, and you can't really lose. You just waypoint everything down. I'm like not even speaking. I'm like, alright, let's play mech versus mech. I should have really played bio, shouldn't I? Just push forward a little bit more. SCVs run out, send them to a new base. Oh no. Oh, Hellions, crap. Don't have any Hellions of my own. You guys hold on before you go there. It's pretty dangerous to go to that top left base. Maybe I can just land and kill him this way. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can just push him out. Get out! Oh, that's a shift click too. Watch this. This is how to shift click. Click, shift, E, and then they'll siege up there. That's something that maybe some people don't know. Now you do. Alright, guys. Oh, there's our Highlands. Okay, now send these guys to work. Okay, now we have position on him properly, and it just pushed our way in. And then just hit macro. Yeah, queue up everything. And then just walk into his main base. Shift click E right in there. Helen's gonna kill tank. Go. Yeah, GG. Mech versus mech. Welcome to the. Do you like it or do you not? Let's squeeze in one more game. I was a Go player. Let's squeeze in one more game. Squeeze in one more game. I'm gonna squeeze in one more game. Do it! Everybody's saying do it! I've run out of water. It sucks. Alright, so, excuse me. I just need a cough. Excuse me. Alright, so let's play our final game of the Terran tutorial. Let's pray it's not Terran vs Terran. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I would like a Terran vs Protoss. We had a lot of Terran vs Zerg, got a Terran vs Terran. Terran vs Protoss would be nice, but we'll see. We shall see. Come on. Alright, there it is. What are we going to play against? What is it going to be? Protoss! Woohoo! Alright, so let's go for this barracks expansion play once again before we wrap this up. So, again, nice easy split. Drag down, drag half. So drag half, drag half, drag half. I wasn't calling the Hoffman a drag. Oh. Alright, so once again, just Antigua Shipyard. 4-player map. Can spawn anywhere. 1, 2, or 3, and 4 of course being us. Things you want to think about with going for this barracks expansion style on Antigua Shipyard is that, of course, the command center is going to be here, but look at the distance between the ramp and the command center. So a lot of people are like, all right, well, where do I put my bunker? The answer is on the ramp. Of course, because you can't just give higher ground away, even though it's further away from your actual command center. So that means that you have to be sharpish on pulling SCVs. You may want to just double bunker anyway on this map for safety precautions, because people may do that to exploit the map against you. And we'll go scout after supply depot. So let's grab our little barracks marine SCV. Sorry. We will be going for a gasless style, of course, as just mentioned. So we can wall in and just keep him in the dark a little bit. So we could grab SCV. Next SCV, pull about 70 minerals I'm looking at. Right now it's fine. Oh. Oh no, don't be another DC. 2 DCs? No. Alright, good. Alright, now just go pull and wall in. And go scout. Is he up here? No, turn around. Like really fast. And then turn around, click on the minimap, double tap, 3, 5, whatever your hotkey is, and come back. You guys in there. He's not gonna get out. Oh dearie me. So he has to go on a little walk until the marine is out, or unless you can get back in if this guy's sloppy. Let's see if we can do it. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't get my auto command though. Oops. Well, at least the oh yeah was there. Alright, so a lot of chrono boost saved up. That's the first thing I'm looking at, and he's pulling SCVs. Like why? And I should have really killed that, but he's got a lot. And maybe he's trying to full-gate us from something here. This is a little bit weird. Okay, look at the chrono boost. It's almost at 100. He hasn't used. Okay, on the Nexus. Okay, still weird. Still weird guy. Let's go ahead and expand now. Still weird. No zealot making yet, because you can see on the gateway. He's just gone straight for a stalker. Chrono boost in the stalker. Okay, chrono boost into the stalker. What I'm gonna do is, because this is, oh, actually we're not gonna do that. It is a little bit weird that he's playing this. Still hasn't taken the gas. Third pylon's been planted down in his main base. Is 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna hide this SCV just back here. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it doesn't. Either way, barracks. And we are going to have auto marines on the high ground. because if his stalker does come, we get maximum damage. We can run down at the stalker, and then we can grab refinery, and just keep that SCV production. I mean, marine and SCV production up. And we can maybe go in now as the stalker finishes, or should have finished by now, so we can maybe come around and get in and see if he's taking a gas. Well, actually, we'll keep it there, because we'll do it indirectly. We'll see what he's doing without actually looking and seeing, because we can tell if he expands. There's his expansion, so he's gone for this expansion instead. And there's the little pressure. And we just go in, and we see nothing. So he has taken another gas, but that's fine. Let's just transfer a few down, and we got a good scout in his base. A lot of Totalbiscuit saved up. Another gateway coming down. I guess it's going to be another gateway. I'm going to annoy you. Going to annoy you. No second gateway. All right. Oh, forgot that bunker. So let's now go Tech Lab reactor. We've got a lot of marines though, so even though the bunker's a little bit late, that's fine. And we just throw this up there and get a supply depot also. And we also want to be going into stim shortly, and then straight after stim we go into a factory from this. So get stim, and then the next 100 gas we got a factory. So let's do that now. And we'll probably just want an engineering bay too. The timing for DTs, even though it's not possible here because he's got a lot of stalkers, is that it's going to be for 7:25 or 7:30. The thing is though, we can start to save energy around that point until the turret's ready. So that's fine. Let's build our supply depots and then get that turret now as well. And we'll also get a +1 attack. So turret can come down, oh no, not there, like here, and then that +1 attack as we're just queuing some stuff. And we go straight into, from here, medivacs 2. And we grab the 3rd refinery for the medivac production. Straight into 2 more supply depots. And we'll add the scan. And the scan is for his natural, because we want to see if he's taking gas or not. Because we never know if he's got gateways or if he's teching. So only just thrown down. So he's it's a couple of things. He's got like robotics facility and or additional gateways down, or 3rd base. So or 3rd base we go check maybe, and we can get that scout really early. Either way, we're still going to push out with a couple of medivacs very shortly here. But we saw a single sentry and 4 stalkers, no early gases, so he hasn't really teched up hard at all. And when I mean hard, I'm talking, you know, straight into temporal archive, straight into anything like that. Stalker in the middle. I guess that marine kind of went the wrong way. There we go. Waypoint down. First 2 medivacs, and then we'll go just like versus Zerg a little bit. SCV production, and the upgrade is almost done too. A couple of supply depots, of course, and let's just poke around with this guy. And then as we go with our first set of units, we can get ready for that 3rd command center too, or you can throw down additional barracks. It's really up to you. Let's see, stim and go in. If he hasn't expanded, then it's he's got quite a few gateways down, which we'll scan his main for, so we just got to be careful. Okay, good amount of units. Gateway units though, so not scared about anything there. And with our +1 that's about to finish, we move out. And we can, behind this, throw down that command center. Got to be careful though, of course, because he does have a lot of units by the looks of it, so I just want to throw it down. Just be a little bit cautious. Maybe, because I did see a lot of units, we will just go ahead and drop his main instead of actually doing any damage, and then we'll bring everything back and just double drop, and we'll throw down additional barracks now of our own. 1, 2, and 3 is fine, and we'll scan his front because he thinks we're coming, and he's like, yeah, got a cannon, got a mortal. Throw well, if we see a robotics bay, and how to do this, watch D, click, click. That's how to do that. A lot of people ask me that too. And if we can pick this off, that's the best case scenario. Which we can. And we are not going to get out. Never mind. We did lose a lot, but we are in a very defensive stance where we can actually throw down a second bunker because of that. And just sit on an established... Oh, didn't get that other upgrade. I thought we got armor, so we could have gone into 2-2 really nicely there, but that's fine. We want a reactor, Tech Lab reactor. I do like to play kind of marine heavy in a ratio of like 80% marine. And let's just make sure we do have the Xenogta, of course. Didn't see any tech, and this is weird that I don't have any vision of tech. So unless he's expanded again, but we can easily drop and find out. And that's the thing with drops, you always drop when you're in a defensive stance, but we're about to not be. So let's salvage these bunkers and just build 2 bunkers here. And now expand. And just keep ramping up the production. And we're going to drop over here. And another couple of medivacs still. We can throw the Ghost Academy down now, so we're about to take a 3rd base. I'll just do it with these. No 3rd base, which is really, really weird. Just leave a marine there. Transfer a couple of guys across. And we'll just go check if he's expanded somewhere else. If he hasn't expanded... Oh, these guys are trapped, never mind. If he hasn't expanded anywhere, then we're not actually doing anything. We're just going to sit back and wait for his attack. Because he has to attack. I'm a little bit scared about also Colossus somehow appearing. Which is still not the case. But I'm a little bit wary anyway. So what we're going to do is just play it safe. Get a second starport, and also the Ghost Academy. Get the Mobius Reactor down. Get some supply depots rolling. Is he expanded up here? No. What the hell is going on? Like, why hasn't he expanded? So I'm really, really like scared now. Well, not really scared, but I'm like wondering what he's doing. I guess the killing his Nexus did slow him down, but really that much? He has got no splash damage tech at all. So we can move out though, because we have the necessary stuff to stop anything now. We'll just throw down some extra barracks too. We can easily beat down anything he does. If he, if we see Colossus, all right, let's return. We've got double medivac, double starport where we can easily come back into this. So I'm actually really fine with this. So let's go in now and just go with a little push. And let's go. Obviously, keep building SCVs, keep building units. And then we just, as soon as we see, Templar or Colossus, we immediately just start building whatever you need. If not, just continue to build Marine Marauder Medivac, of course. So let's go scan. Still nothing. No splash damage. So this is almost a very, very easy little push here. More supply depots needed. Trapped SCV. Oh, we'll be fine. Wasn't even looking. But look how easy this is going to be. We can pick up units at the front and drop them behind the force fields. You've probably seen pro players do that before as well. And let's just scan and check again, because it's so weird that he doesn't have anything. Oh, need to actually unload. Yeah, and just keep building stuff. If he doesn't have anything to stop Marine Marauder, you don't need to do anything. Just come up until the force fields go away. And stim again, and then just crush through. And the reinforcements are going to be the so scary thing. Is even if we lose everything here, which we can actually evacuate with majority of stuff. Yeah, and now we're going to be at better upgrades. He's at 1-1. He's got Colossus. So there you go. Now you see. We don't need any more medivacs because we actually escaped with almost all of them. I'm going to cancel those and just build my Vikings, and then we won't go again until Vikings. This is really annoying me now. So. I've got a lot on these tech labs. Oh, it's messed up my hotkey. So we lost range of the Xenogta, so we'll go and get it again. And we'll just go with Vikings now. And what I should have done, which I haven't done, is got +1 air weapons. And also the +3 attack. And we'll just wait now. He's got Colossus, so we'll just wait until we have, let's say, I don't know, 6 Vikings, and then we'll go. We currently have 2. but with double reactor it's very easy. We're running out of money, so we're expanding again to the gold. You technically should be expanding twice. The rotation of command centers is like you run out in your main, you build a fourth, you run out in your natural, you build a fifth. So that's our plan. Okay, so now we have enough, I think, so let's just go. Waypoint to the middle with your barracks and starports. Get an armor upgrade. We're at 2-2, so this is going to be pretty one-sided, of course. So let's pull the Vikings back and scan. Okay, there it is. 2 Colossus. Cool. If we ever see High Templar, we immediately just switch over to Ghost, which we already have Morbus Rector for. We're actually completely ready for that. And to be honest, you don't even need to do anything. You just stim and go in. You don't even need to control your Vikings or do anything. He's on the high ground. Cool. Bring him down to the lower ground. By walking down, and he comes and we stim and fight. And now just go back immediately, double tap and build. You know, whatever you lose, just rebuild again. And we're just gonna go straight for a killing blow. Don't even care about his third base. And GG. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the Terran tutorial. This is all 4 parts now completed, finished. And I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know if you did. Let me know on Twitter. Let me know in the comments below the video. Didn't really advance through getting promoted as such, but still, we got a good amount of games played, and hopefully you now have what it takes to play Terran, to get up from your lower leagues to mid-high leagues, depending on how much practice you do put in. Also, like I said in the previous part, if you're interested in me doing a random tutorial, let me know as well, and we'll see how that goes. So thank you for watching the Terran tutorial, now finished with Protoss, Zerg and Terran. If you haven't seen the others, go check them out, tell your friends about them. This has been Sean, Dear Paul Clark, signing off.